What would be the raids at like a Planet Facebook?
The ride Facebook,
like Facebook World, you know, like Disney World or something.
Well, you'd have a nice roller coaster.
Just be filled with ups and
get
downs.
Fucked in the ass repeatedly.
It's not that type of fucking play park. Go on.
I don't think so.
Say my name, I am history. Welcome everyone to a very special episode 50 of the Unmonetisables, nearly a year guys, the official podcast of the FAWK Chronicles, the dumbest search for intelligence in the galaxy, and stepsister podcast of the Indi Scots network's Scots with Soul podcast. My name is Cpt Privilege, and with me through no choice of their own are Dr. Darkside
Money.
and Grandmaster Tech.
Feels like way longer than a year.
Don't say it feels like way longer. If you're unaware, this is the only show in the galaxy that expertly dissects your primitive planet's curatable culture, aka the trending tat of the week. And kicking us off, unfortunately, with a little bit of a sad story here. Adrian Lionheart McCallum of the ICW fame, Insane Championship Wrestling in Scotland, passed away just the other day there. There's a funeral fund on GoFundMe for him. Apparently within the first hour it had already passed half his goal. And
nice.
All the way right up to even The Rock has fucking shouted him out and sent some love and support. It's a bit of a dreadful story. It ripples right through the fucking wrestling community. And it was just kind of nice to see at least...
Did he die while he was wrestling?
No, he didn't.
Right.
Uh,
I don't know what the story is.
Well, he just passed away. He didn't really dig too much details. They reckon it might have been a suicide, but...
So he was quite young then?
Yeah.
Alright.
He was a champ. He was literally the reigning champ at the time. As I was saying, a good few other wrestlers who have been involved with him, they started a bit of thread where like they grabbed every Snapchat or like little Twitter video that he'd done or just pictures of him being happy and, you know, loads of fans obviously shouting out saying he was really, really polite and got on melody folk, but, you know, love and light to the family, I suppose. Well, moving on to one of our favourites. You can cast your mind back. Old zombie unicorn tits is back up to her old virtue signaling tricks
Again.
Yep. Some of you might remember last year, I think it was.
Zombie unicorn tits.
Yes. Well, our real name's Zombie Unicorn, but we call her Zombie Tits. Zombie Unicorn Tits. Affectionately, of course. As you'll find out why.
Apparently.
You need to remind me here.
She was at E3 this past week. Oh, well, to remind you, of course, because you never keep up, but it's the fucking Bully Hunters. She first kind of rose to fame and crashed calamitively at the end of that, if calamitively is a word, as Bully Hunters host, where she choked and fucking stammered and stuttered worse than any podcast I could do.
And if you want a little bit more of a reminder, we've got a nice episode on our list titled
true.
Bully Hunters.
That's
Go watch
true.
it. Yeah.
It turns out it was basically just a big stage scam to sell headphones, where they were purporting to be offering a service where all female pro gamers were going to go out and hunt down the bullies, and if you reported the bully in real time in CSGO, they'd join your game and kill the bullies for you.
Yeah, they basically bully the bully,
But
pretty much.
speaking of being a bully, she moves on to E3, where she passes by a certain booth with young female dancers, professional dancers, wearing what she described to be short shorts, and complaining that this isn't a thing that we're doing anymore. Companies that do this, booth babes aren't a thing anymore. It's 2019. Okay, we're not doing it. Not doing this. Of course, internet just fucking loved her for that, didn't they? No, how fucking dare you? Even Angry Joe was like, can you take some friendly advice? This isn't a great take. They weren't just your average booth babes, so to speak, like your Formula 1 girls. These were actual professional dancers that were there, putting on a
proper show.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what if somebody had brought out a new version of DDR?
Well, that's it.
Or something like that, you know?
I think there is, but I'm not entirely sure that was what they were there promoting. I think it was an energy drink they were promoting. But what's really classic about that is she's talking about the objectification of women. This coming from Zombie Unicorn Tits, who paints her tits on stream.
Yeah,
but it's okay if she objectifies herself.
Yes, because that's a choice, but it's apparently not the booth babes or dancers' choice to be employed. But it's not their fault. She's not having a go at them. It's the companies who choose to use them to sell their shit.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. It's went too far the other way now. It's just fucking ridiculous.
Well, I said, what was really fucking gross though is like you actually watch her real time responses. She just generally thinks she just pwned everyone. She got it right. But it's so frustrating being right when everyone's wrong. And I was like,
that's typical modern day privileged attitude, though. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you're actually wrong, you're right.
What happened to the goddamn sexual revolution? You know? What was less than fucking 10, 15 years ago, women were all about body positivity in a different kind of way. You've got it, flaunt it.
Girl power. All that.
Totally, but no.
Shenanigans.
No, get them fucking axed. Get them pulled. Just like the fucking Formula 1 girls.
Put it away. Nobody wants to see that.
But what would happen if it was a bunch of like Chippendales doing the same thing?
Well, it's a different story then. Isn't it?
Yeah, well, what would happen if they got up and painted their tits before they started dancing?
Oh yeah, exactly. What if they had painted her face over?
If they paint their own tits, then it's okay. If the company paints their tits for them, then that's not okay. Or there's rules somewhere, right?
There must be rules somewhere.
The unwritten rules of tit painting.
Well, speaking of painting a narrative, shall we call it? Your Bella Thorne is relishing in her moment.
Who?
Some Instagram model. More famous for being Tana Mongoose friend, but basically come up with a post where she released her nudes. And she released her nudes because reportedly she was being blackmailed by a hacker who had her nudes and was threatening to release them.
Alright, this is like a Radiohead thing.
Wait, what?
It's like Radiohead. She's been Radiohead. Radioheaded or something.
What? Right? Wait, right, so hold on.
You missed the whole Radiohead thing.
Yeah, I think I did. But no, it's just that, so a hacker's got your nude photos. So you release them yourself to stop the hacker from releasing them?
Yeah, the whole Radiohead thing was Radiohead, some hacker hacked in, what's his name? Tom York's computer and managed to get hold of a whole mini disc's worth of unreleased recordings from OK Computer, and then blackmailed him to say that unless you give me so many £100,000, then I'm going to release these. And basically what Radiohead did was they released them themselves and gave all the money to charity.
Fair enough. That's pretty cool, but there's a bit of a difference between releasing your music and releasing just nudes.
So now, now there's a bandwagon where everybody's faking this.
Well, not really. If she painted her tits, then it could be considered art.
Yeah, but that might have crossed some subsection on the feminist laws. There, you know what I mean? Like
the many subsections.
Regulation 17, subsection B. Thou shalt not paint your tits on screen unless under subsection Article 7.
Well, when it gets really interesting is when the internet does as the internet does, it starts quizzing her on it a little bit. They basically said, "Oh, cool. So where's the fucking police report?" Because at the end of our first post was,
"Not that we don't believe
good luck,
you.
The FBI's coming for you." At which she then retorts that, well, she reckons it's quite a young guy that's done it, and she doesn't really want to get him into too much trouble or get him doxed, so that's why she hasn't reported it.
Fuck that. Fuck off.
An obviously true story. How dare you?
Aside from that, no, to be honest, don't give a fuck. Nudes, whatever. You're born with your bits. It's what's happening. Yeah. It's 2019. Get with it, alright? We've all got fucking bits and nipples and holes and protruding fucking...
Not me.
You're just a vacuous fucking...
You're just a black hole.
Noxious grass.
That's all you are.
But Whoopi Goldberg...
Well, she definitely doesn't have any bits.
Came out on The View, well, she had her bit anyway, where she says, "I'm sorry, hen, but basically it's 2019. What are you doing having nudes? Because you got nudes on the cloud, and if you think they're not going to get hacked, then... sorry." To which Bella Thorne goes on the twit storm of crying, accusing her of basically likening it to consent to rape. putting herself on a pedestal up next to Jennifer Lawrence and such. How Jennifer Lawrence felt that when her stuff got leaked, that she felt like she'd been raped, and that she's now too scared to make her appearance on The View, where she was going to go, in case she gets attacked by a bunch of old women.
Yeah.
Again, nah, sorry, sweetheart, not really buying it. Like, got sympathy for you. Nobody really thinks like they're going to get hacked, but got to stand with Whoopi on that one. Post-fappening, you have nudes floating around on the internet.
Not only that,
it's not nice. It shouldn't happen. No one's saying it. You deserve it.
If you're that naive, you deserve to get hacked.
Exactly. Not only that, it's like, you know what?
I just said no one's saying that.
Yeah. If a hacker's, I'm saying that. Yeah, if a hacker's got your shit and is like, I'm going to release this stuff, then guess what? Let them release it, because you're going to get more sympathy through the public going, oh, somebody hacked you and released your nudes. Well, yeah, really sorry about
releasing
that.
it yourself and then getting accused of being a publicity stunt.
Exactly, like, come on. That is... No, that's...
Dude, like, hackers are a force of nature. If you don't secure your shit, if you leave your front door open and just hope you don't get robbed, then that's what it's like. You know? It's dumb.
In that sense, I can totally see what you're saying.
You leave your front door wide open, you deserve to get robbed.
Don't say leave your front door.
But no, in this current climate, mate, they wouldn't be saying
that's
that. That's
victim blaming. How dare you?
That's victim blaming. Yep, you were dumb enough to leave your front door open, but it's not your fault. It's the fault of the person that robbed your house.
It's my fault for saying that they're going to get robbed when they might actually get fucking robbed.
See, that's how this world works now, mate.
I can't believe you just pushed that on the victims. Speaking of victims, Ultra Joe claims he was the victim of a hoax by Logan Paul.
Do people do hoaxes still?
Is this another fucking soap opera?
Kind of. Well, I decided to avoid the Deji breakdown this week. So you got a problem with KSI Deji. We're going back to the Pauls, okay? So Logan Paul did a video with Slapmaster himself, the slap champion.
Is this someone
people just slap each other instead
out?
of boxing? It's like slap boxing, but it's just one hit for one hit to see if you can knock each other out.
Is that like slopsing?
Slopsing?
That's what? I don't want to know about your search terms, sir. That's TMI in a different kind of podcast, but... so he had him over to collab with him and teach me how to slap, and he taught him how to slap and how to potentially knock someone out by slapping them. And then Logan Paul allegedly in the video slaps him, knocks him the fuck out.
Yeah.
However, since then, Ultra Joe's come out and said, no, you didn't, it was your fake. And so Logan Paul's went off his fucking nut on a big Twitter rant about, I have got the audio of you dazed and confused the fuck out your ass going, what the hell happened? We can't release this. You better not release this. I'm the Slapmaster. Yeah. And he's now challenging me in LA for a boxing match so he can quote unquote rip his fucking head off. He's so pissed off. He's like, listen, when I do fakes, I tell folk it's fake. We'll say it's fake at the end of it. That wasn't fake. You got bitched the fuck out, deal with it.
Yeah. Not only that, I saw I think, if I'm right, the video in question, the other guy's kind of a big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, it is the right video. Okay, right. I saw him hitting the deck. His arms were by his side and he face planted the dirt. That was not a, I'm going to fake gun down here. That was a, oof. Mate. Even if you were just dazed and fell flat on your face and weren't knocked out, fine. But you still went down like a sack of bricks.
Thank God you said bricks.
And the thing is, right, I mean, let's face it, fucking, the Pauls aren't exactly the best actors on the planet. You can tell when they're faking shit or when they're actually being realistic. And when he kind of looked around at the camera like, no! That look on his face of, oh shit, I don't think this guy was ready for that.
You're that good at telling when they're faking or not. Their lives are so fucking fake that even when they're being realistic, they're being fake.
Well, I don't know, because I would argue that it looked fake as shit when him and KSI turned to each other after the draw verdict, and it was like, that's bullshit, bruh.
The thing is, they've got a specific look when shit goes down and they didn't expect it. You can actually tell because there's that little bit on their face where it goes, their acting ability just snapped for a second, and they're like, oh fuck,
a whack off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but that was his point.
But you're still, that look on that face was still like, oh shit, did that actually like really fucking hurt this guy? Oh no, he's alright, he's just knocked the fuck out.
Full confession, I haven't actually seen the knockout, but I just thought that the drama was interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Slapboxing, YouTube slapboxing.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, we've done that in the past. You know, there's been like slap fights for generations, and now it's come back around again.
Now it's a fucking TV show.
The problem is, like, they stopped slap fighting back fucking turn of the century because too many people were dying from getting their eardrums perforated, and now we're bringing it back.
Oh. Remember happy slapping? Remember the good old days?
Fucking happy slapping.
Happy slapping.
Happy slapping day. Fucking happy for the person getting slapped.
There's going to be a resurgence of that because of the Paul brothers.
Don't say resurgence.
Speaking
Especially
of
not when it comes to Paul.
Resurgence of the
brothers.
recon segment, as I have been dripped dry of stories. Well, you don't want to hear any more about the KSI Deji drama, so...
Did you hear the big real drama, though?
Which one?
The addition to Twitter this week.
Ooh, they made another addition. What
addition?
OJ joined Twitter. Hello, Twitter world.
What?
Yeah, OJ Simpson joined Twitter, man.
Was he not threatening somebody in DMs?
What?
I seen somebody proper I've got a parody account and I was tweeting a bunch of shit and he was like proper I'm gonna fucking hunt you down.
Yeah, he was probably just threatening people who were putting up parody accounts, and somebody apparently said to him, yeah, I know where that golf course is in the background, and I'm not saying that I'm gonna come for you, but somebody could.
Oh man, we're still DMing him so did you do it and shit. Oh wait, fuck.
Even if he did, at this point in time, it's been so long, he ain't telling you, man. This guy's a master at holding secrets.
For any of the younger viewers out there,
that was my point. That was my point with my tweet. Nobody's gonna know. Every Generation X out there doesn't even know who I'm talking about.
Look up the O.J. Simpson trials, basically. Yeah, exactly. It was a big thing. He was acquitted of murder, I do believe, or the charges were dismissed or whatever. And it was a huge. He
was found guilty in a civil suit, but then he went on to actually do a robbery in Las Vegas and ended up doing time in jail for that.
Oh no, but it was his picture. He was just stealing it back with a couple of armed goons. Shouting, I'm gonna fucking have my shit. Where's my motherfucking money? Where's my shit?
On the subject of criminals on Twitter, Bill Cosby tweeted.
What?
Bill Cosby tweeted from jail apparently that he's America's dad, and enraged half of Twitter that told them that no, you're not my dad.
You're not my dad. You're not my dad.
He's like he's like an octogenarian in prison tweeting that he's America's dad. Like, what the hell?
Shit would it be? Your dad just fucking.
You know what? He
slips folks' drugs when he's shagging them.
After they filmed Ghost Dad, it just went to his head.
Oh yeah,
he had that nice little.
That was it. It was in the fumes
around.
of the fucking whatever he was pouring in Lassie's drinks.
Yeah,
allegedly.
Exactly. Oh,
I think it's confirmed now, is it not? Since he's doing time for it.
I don't mess around with finer details. Just don't sue me.
Please don't sue us. Sue him.
He'll tweet you.
I'm sure Bill Cosby's worried about us. Yeah.
That could cost money, but it's going to cost everybody money with the new Face coin coming out.
What, Facebook releasing?
Facebook have released or have basically dropped the news of their Face coin or the Libra coin that they're gonna use a cryptocurrency globally.
2 years too late, Facebook. Seriously,
Face coin. What are they going to do? Just use people's faces as some sort of weird cryptocurrency?
Maybe it's just going to be Phase coin.
Don't give fucking banks any ideas, Chris.
So presumably this is going to be available on Facebook and WhatsApp and Instagram and on any other software that they manage to take over between now and when they release it.
This is a warning to all Facebook users. In the next month, expect your page just to be filled with buy our new coin. Instead of, your friends and family posting up about how their kids are so cute even though they look like, melty dwellies.
Facebook won't control the electronic money. They're going to hold a stake in the online money. PayPal, MasterCard, Visa, and a bunch of other companies are all involved in this global kind of cryptocurrency. They reckon it's going to be a lot more stable than Bitcoin.
Yeah, because Facebook's stable.
Its price isn't going to fluctuate because they're going to flood the market whenever it gets too costly.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I mean, the real question is, can Facebook really be trusted with people's money since they can't be trusted with people's privacy?
They can't be trusted to give people money for selling their data, let alone be trusted with cryptocurrency.
Well, maybe now that they're getting involved in electronic money, maybe you could tax them for selling your data.
Hey, you should be able to like tax them for selling your data previously as well. Like, how many companies now have my data? Oh, you're saying like 2,000 companies around the world, right? Also from Facebook, right? That's 50 grand, please.
It's probably some, like I was saying, it's probably some weird bullshit where they're just gonna like somehow make everybody's or incentivize everyone on Facebook to mine for crypto somehow by regulating Facebook itself, or
what do you mean going to like ask people to help mine for crypto? No, they're just going to do it.
Or you could make crypto by
change the TOS on the spot.
You could make crypto by playing with your Facebook.
Thank God you said Facebook.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I was going to excite you.
What was I going to say?
Playing with your face.
Playing with yourself.
But apparently US lawmakers aren't that happy and have called on Facebook to pause its development of the digital coin called Libra, citing the company's seemingly endless list of scandals.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The worst thing is, I could see that.
New Snapchat filters on Instagram today. New face filters.
The worst thing is, I can see it taking off and becoming successful, but only because of that point. It's like, this is the world's biggest scam that everybody's falling for again.
I think if it works, it'll be in spite of Facebook and not because of Facebook.
Just the word spite.
Facebook's just going to be its own country eventually.
It is. If Facebook was a country, it would be the largest country in the world.
Welcome to Facebook land.
It's got like 2 billion people are on Facebook.
Do you need a visa? Or do you just need friends and family?
That's your private information as your visa.
Yeah, your visa.
What would be the raids at like a Planet Facebook?
The raids?
Facebook.
Like Facebook World, like Disney World or something.
Well, you'd have a nice roller coaster. It would
one
just
where
be
you
filled
bend
with ups
over
and
and get
downs.
fucked in the ass repeatedly.
It's not that type of fucking play park.
Well, you don't think so when you're going in.
I'm thinking there's some cute little DMs or data fucking hack type fucking horror fucking
there's just a big stone block in front of you that you have to like punch with your bare knuckles, and it does nothing, but they get money for you breaking your knuckles on a big stone block.
It's not Minecraft. How do you type? Like a fucking gorilla.
Great, works every time.
But on the subject of money, here's a great way of making money.
Don't tell them.
Porn trolling lawyer jailed for 14 years. Right?
Porn trolling lawyer?
The headline kind of underestimates how interesting the story is.
How does one troll? Tell me.
Here's the story. An American lawyer who ran an X-rated online fraud scheme has been jailed for 14 years. Paul Hansmeyer shared copies of pornographic films online and then sued people who downloaded them for copyright infringement.
What?
Victims were told to pay $3,000, £2,383 settlement fee to avoid further legal action.
He's doing a public service. These people should clearly be going out and renting them from, video stores don't really exist. Red boxes, there we go. Although it should be called red light boxes. But yeah, they should be renting them online and stuff like that. That
was an amazing scam.
That's funny. Bella Thorne's totally fucked up there. Like you're saying, she should have let the other boy release it and then just sued his ass. Made all the promotion anyway.
Like Amazon or Netflix really needs to release their adult TV package.
Oh God.
It's called Flickr or something like that.
But you don't want to release it on a Samsung because apparently now Samsung TVs should be regularly virus checked because they can be infected with malware and can become hacked quite easily.
So you're in the middle of enjoying a Game of Thrones episode and all of a sudden there's a pop-up for enlarge your penis.
The company suggested that users should carry out the process every few weeks to prevent malicious software attacks.
How about the TV just fucking does it itself every few weeks?
I think that's okay.
Auto scan.
That's okay as long as it's your TV. Wait till it's your car, mate.
We're just going to take you straight to McDonald's.
Yeah, but hold on. We can't go out in the car yet. I haven't virus checked it.
Well, it's the age you're fucking smart, though, if you think about it, right? Smart everything. Everything's connected. Everything's interconnected. Back in the day, you're talking about getting checked for a virus. You go to the doctors like maybe once every fucking 6 months or something like that. Maybe a year to get a proper checkup. But you weren't fucking connected to everything like some weird Avatar fan porn the way that everything else is. So yeah, every fucking couple of weeks, probably everything should be getting fucking fully scanned head to toe.
The problem I've got with it is this whole...
It's just like it's just a galaxy of fucking STDs floating around in the cloud.
The problem I've got with
a cloud of STDs just fucking infecting everything.
It's a beautiful image, I love that.
Yeah, this whole virus scanning, anti-spyware kind of culture that we're in now is the fact that most people don't realise it's fucking pointless.
Yeah.
It's really pointless.
John McAfee says that.
I actually tend to agree with him. I mean, it's not like the whole anti-vaxxers thing, but, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I virus scanned my computer. 34 viruses have been found. Yeah, but it didn't find the other 195 that are sitting behind it.
Yeah, literally at this point, John McAfee says that the companies who compile all the viruses can't keep up with the speed of the people that are out there developing the viruses.
Exactly. Well, that's because they're not developed by human beings.
One, it's gross that there's companies that actually compile all the viruses. Two, why bother when folk like y'all are just letting it fucking cultivate itself? How do you not listen? Mr. fucking John Connor out here, always bitching about AI in the future. For some reason ain't worried about the fucking inevitable weird strand of STD cloud virus that just fucking evolves into this weird AI Agent Smith meets fucking Ultron. Know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Fuck that.
There's an easier way to... There's a better way to deal with this, right? You actually have a real life group that go around and just shoot the people that code the viruses. They're sorted.
Oh. Advocating violence.
Instead,
like
like doctors, instead of treating the symptoms, you treat the source.
And of course, we're joking.
Of course. We might not be in the future, though.
Can you
That'd
imagine
be a cool TV show, though. Eh?
Can you imagine that? The Norton Squad.
Proper, like...
the McAfee Squad.
Yeah, you're following, like, a couple of likeable type fucking, you know...
Hey John,
partners out there, and then they just walk up and shoot a bunch of nerds somewhere, or hobbiting in a fucking attic or some mother's basement.
Yeah, they deserve to die. They released the N32 worm.
Going in like the fucking Punisher until ripping limbs off and stabbing folk to death with their own fucking keyboards.
I'm sorry I had to shoot this guy. I actually wanted to torture him. He was the one that released that virus that popped up Margaret Thatcher on your screen every 5 seconds.
Yeah. What type of viruses have you got?
On the subject of Margaret Thatcher and viruses, worm with eyes in head and bottom found off Shetland.
What?
A new species of worm which has eyes in its head and also in its bottom has been discovered in the sea off Shetland. I don't know why it
had a bottom for some reason. The way you said it, that was freaked out me out.
What, just a worm with a head with arse cheeks?
It looks really
a thick booty.
It looks fucking gross. Actually, it looks like a snot or something.
No, as far as worms go, it's not the best looking worm, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't just fucking.
Are you like look
shame it like that?
Totally. Maybe it is the most beautiful worm on the planet.
Have you ever seen an attractive worm?
Is that your segue?
You like the classic old sloppies? I don't have segues. I'm segued out, mate.
He's a segue not.
You fucking segued enough in this goddamn past 15 minutes to fucking power the warp to drive for another fucking century.
So, on to a little bit Walmart.
No. What was your story?
You didn't have a story.
That'll be coming up next.
Oh, God.
All right, go on.
Yeah, right. So, Walmart uses AI cameras to spot thieves. So, obviously, in some countries where AI cameras have been set up, there would be a massive backlash because people are like, "No, we don't want our faces recorded," even though they're getting recorded like practically 24/7 anyway. But it's a whole facial recognition system. So Walmart has been using that to catch thieves.
It seems like a step towards the whole Amazon Go type shop where you just put your stuff in a bag and walk out, and they charge your bank account.
Well, yeah, basically what they want to do is the supermarket uses image recognition technology at checkouts to detect when items have not been scanned. You know, everybody's probably done it either accidentally or purposely. They've scanned something and then just quickly slid something else in the bag. And the system hasn't picked up.
Accidentally.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. On purpose or accidentally. There has been a couple of occasions where you've scanned something and you've been... the machine's fucked up and you had to scan again and like, right, okay. And then you've just tossed something in your bag and went, did I scan that? If you're honest, you might go, fuck, check the list.
So they're not going to claim you're a thief. They're just going to quietly remind you that you needed to pay for that.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. You know, not like the machines that you use don't do that anyway. You know, please remove the item from the belt. There is nothing on the belt. Please remove the item.
Please wait for assistance.
Yeah,
you fucking thief.
And there's no one around.
Instead, Arnie's going to meet you outside.
So how's the AI going to tell? Do we not hear somebody saying about there's like fucking AI that can literally tell for your body language? I was hearing this for a guy that heard this for somebody.
Yeah, they can tell you from your body language.
From your body language whether you're going to fucking steal or not.
Well, whether you have criminal intent or not, yeah.
That's fucking some Minority Report shit.
You get arrested and you're like, you were going to steal something. No, it wasn't. You were going to steal... Look, I was going to fart, okay?
Figured out a way around it. Go in with your tits painted as a nun.
What? I thought you were going to say go on off your tits.
Go on off your tits. The AI's just like, the guy's pished, whatever. You know? He's got intent written all over his body because he's naked and his body is painted with the words intent.
Yeah, just go and painted like a nun. He'd do all. And walk and talk like a nun.
On the subject of AI face detecting, Adobe releases new AI that can detect photoshopped faces. It can spot whether, and so this is going to be like poison for Instagram.
Oh no, the Thought Patrol is going to be on the fucking full alert, full effect.
My segue. Damn it! There was a run-on story there, but never mind. No, that's a bit shit that you have to have shit in place to detect photoshopped faces. Like that's the kind of world we're now in.
Well, the way deepfakes are going, you're gonna have to be able to tell what deepfake audio is and deepfake video is. You're gonna have to, otherwise you're not gonna know who's who or.
Deepfakes are fake news.
Deepfakes are deepfakes.
I was listening to the podcast and they were like rattling on like this is like start of the month or something, but there was this clip floating about in Nancy Pelosi, who's like the Democrats and sort of Trump type thing. Now she's kind of
they put a deep fake in Nancy Pelosi.
No, they didn't. I don't watch porn, you filthmonger. It was someone slowed down a super clip of her. The Trump had tweeted the actual super clip that someone else had made. It just has fucking and she's not finished the sentence and she's all the shit, so she slurs her words anyway, but she does sound like that anyway. Fucking, if you didn't know any better, you'd be like,
She sounds off her face.
She's like a Glaswegian JK woman that's somehow had elocution lessons. But the next version of the clip that floated around was quite patently slowed the fuck down. So it definitely sounded like she was slurring over. But the news ran with he was tweeting out a hoax, a deep fake of all this shit. I was like, holy shit. It was doctored.
I'm waiting for the day where some big actor, actress, politician, whatever, although I wouldn't be surprised with politicians, but comes out with a really racist, sexist, or fucking video.
Blame on a deep fake.
Blames it on a deep fake.
Well, that's already that's already happening with the drone that got taken down by Iran, and they're questioning whether the photograph of it being shot down is a deep fake photograph or not.
Who the fuck uses photographs for that shit anymore?
But whether it's not, whether it is or not, the fact that people are coming out with a statement like that,
exactly,
deep fake photograph,
got to question everything. You know,
that's the start of it. Like you're saying, there's going to be all sorts. Remembering the last presidential election run, and you had that piece of audio that came out. From Trump.
On the bus.
Which one? All right, yeah. The grabby grab one.
Well, the next time around, that's going to be thrown out as that's obviously deepfake audio. You know.
Just slang it.
Nobody's going to believe that shit.
For fucking folk are already questioning anybody that says anything.
Well, that's it. You know what I mean? So it's going to get to the point where it's like watching any video or any news article is going to be like, yeah, it might be real, it might not be real.
Yeah, and so you think the clampdown on YouTube is bad now?
Yeah.
Shit, wait a couple of years, man.
That's it. Well, that's fine. That's okay. We are deep fakes, and we're not actually real. We are computer generated for your entertainment. And if you find anything wrong with our channel, blame the algorithm.
Deep fakes. We're like fucking shallow fucking knockoffs.
Shallow knockoffs. Talking about shallow knockoffs, loot boxes aren't gambling, says EA.
Well, you know.
No, what did they say they were? You said they're more like Kinder eggs.
They're more like Kinder eggs. Exactly, right?
Basically,
that's not targeting children.
Yeah, exactly.
EA is in the egg.
The company says the system is quite ethical.
Sports. It's in the egg.
Quite ethical. And something gamers enjoy. I've seen people opening loot boxes and spending their money on that shit. They spend it doesn't matter what price it is. Some charge above $10, £10, whatever. Some charge £1.50 or a couple of dollars.
Alkies outside the off license, man.
Exactly. You know what I mean? It's like I've seen people going, you know what? I'll just buy 2 tokens for this loot box, and they go and open it, and they're like, "What am I gonna get? Oh, I got another skin. I was wanting that. I was wanting a decent weapon.
It's like
I'll just get another one. Oh, I got another.
You know what it's exactly like? Actually, it's scratch cards.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And if you do win, sometimes sometimes you win. You've won an extra token to open the box again. And people are like, I won another token. I get another free chance. You're not actually getting a free chance. You're just. You didn't open that box.
You want a new scratch card.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, yay.
So you can continue your addiction.
Exactly, and that's it. They're looking... Don't get me wrong, I agree that the loot boxes themselves may be sort of like Kinder Eggs, but it's more like...
I don't see how that argument stands up.
Let me finish my fucking argument and you'll find it. What I mean is... They're kind of like Kinder Eggs if Kinder Eggs were completely random. You may get a toy, or you may get a joke. In fact, no, they're more like Christmas crackers.
Yeah, no, you don't get Christmas cracker shit.
But my point is, you don't get £500 in a Kinder Egg.
No, but this is my point, right? Most loot boxes are just straight up skins, weapons, trophies, things like that, right? That's what they are for most games. The problem comes in isn't so much the content you get out of it, it's how much you have to spend to get it.
Aye. When they run the algorithms.
How much do they cost?
For the loots?
Anywhere from $1 up to $20, depending. There's sometimes you have different tiers of chest.
Didn't know they were that expensive.
You could get a basic chest for 50 cent or £1.
Aye, that's just a fucking
and then you get the
bullshit.
platinum chest that you've got a 90% chance of getting a rare item out of. That's $20.
Yeah, it's all about the percentage chance of the drop.
What they're basically saying is
the rarity of the drop.
Yeah, even the courts are basically saying that, look, loot boxes are alright if you can actually get to that point in the game without purchasing loot boxes. Games like Star Trek Online, they've got their own credit system that you can buy credits, but you can still get what you can buy with credits playing the game normally. It just takes you fucking ages and you have to grind for it. Fine. Borderlands give away free keys. You cannot buy them. You cannot buy the keys. You have to wait for them to be released so then you can open their loot chest.
Shit.
Fine. You're not selling them. Of course, people farm them and then sell them to other players, but whatever, we're not going into that one. So yeah, the question is still, are loot boxes gambling? And in my opinion, depending on how it's done, yeah. And what EA is doing, yeah.
Well, it's whether or not it's targeted at kids or vulnerable people is what it really bounces back to. And then it comes to the personal responsibility argument, where because certain people have no self-control others can't have this thing that they might just enjoy one or two here or there.
See, that's my biggest problem with it, is the fact that, okay, in all technicality, maybe it isn't exactly gambling, but it is excessively well programmed to be super addictive.
And to not, especially like whenever a box opens, or it's a box, or it's a chest, or it's because, a fucking,
like, technically speaking, gambling for the most part is termed as you may win or lose, whereas a loot box, you always win. You will get something out of it.
Yeah, that's right? The argument.
So fair enough, I can argue. They could argue that point, and I'll agree with that. But at the same time, you're still gambling for what item you get. And then basically what the courts are saying is, in some countries like the UK, they have to provide you with the odds. Right? Now, this is my point. If they have to provide you with the odds and your chances...
That's what they're pushing for, right?
Yeah, aye. But if you have to provide the odds and chances of getting specific items, then that's gambling. You're giving people the gambling odds of getting an item.
Well, I think that's the catch-22 that they're kind of getting corralled into, that kind of cul-de-sac.
Yeah, exactly. So technically, by doing that, it's gambling.
Well, yeah, but they're not going to admit that, so they're not going to, you know, they're not...
No, they're going to fight it as long as they fucking can.
Watch this. If EA do get slammed and get told that they're gambling, then EA are going to end up trying to get Kinder Eggs banned because they're gambling too.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, Kinder Eggs will be banned. It's going to be Kindergate.
EA Sports. It's in the litigious lawsuit. Yeah. Well,
so, yeah.
That's about enough, guys. I think that'll do us for this week.
Heard enough of our ranting.
Oh, no, come on.
All right, bonus story. Darkside.
Single story.
Fucking right. How much money you got? A million.
A couple.
As always.
Come on then. That one's a bit risky. Right, I'll give you this one. Teen kicked out of class for claiming there were only two genders.
What?
Yeah, 17-year-old Scottish student claims he was told to leave his class after saying there was only two genders, a statement which earned him a reprimand from the teacher, whose reaction was secretly recorded on camera. And if you watch the minute-long piece of footage, the teacher basically says that his reasoning for kicking him out of class is that he's just following the national guidelines of the education sector, blah, 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 or something.
I'm just laughing at the thought of him literally just like, there's only two genders. Right in the middle of class.
It's like fucking some still game thing. So, there are 7 genders currently? No, there isn't.
The old classic binary or non-binary argument, eh? And like I said, man, that old fucking crowd changed my mind. Crowder video back a while back really just fucking set it up is whether or not you're talking about sexuality or gender is what it really comes down to.
It, exactly.
You know?
And roughly
the definition between the two.
This story just broke.
Semantics.
On a similar kind of subject. ITV bans all male comedy writing teams. Yes, ITV will no longer commission comedy shows with all male writers' rooms. The broadcaster's head of comedy said, and
what if there's only one writer?
And they won't allow comedy teams where there's like a one female, where there's like a tokenistic female either. So there needs to be a balance.
Wow!
How can you tell? Yeah. What happens? What happens if that female is actually there on her own choice, and then they go, "Nah, you're just a token one," and then she's like, "You're calling me a token female?"
Fuck, man.
So I think this could be the end of...
what we're going to do when we get no more classic ITV comedy shows like...
YouTube's going to ban us because we don't have any... we need some females on the ship, apparently.
Like what? Like those classic
taking all
ITV...
CVs and resumes.
You're sexist, clearly, if you don't have 50% female in your comedy team.
Apparently. Yeah.
So, this might be the last you hear from us.
Technically, FAWK's female, for the moment.
FAWK.
Haven't heard from her for a while, though.
Definitely, we're not getting picked up by ITV.
That's fucking abuse.
I don't think anybody's getting picked up by ITV, to be honest.
Yeah, there's no real kind of...
The only thing they pick up is shite.
They're just picking me up at all. I don't give consent.
So, diversity is the death of comedy.
Okay. And on that note... That about wraps up for episode 50 of the Unmonetisables podcast, folks.
Big
If
50.
you've made it this far, we genuinely appreciate your listenership. And if
we made it this far.
And if you're feeling as frugal as Private Mr. Feudal, geez a wee pound off you over on Patreon. And for those watching via the FAWK Chronicles on YouTube, while you're here, feel free to virtual signal on a booth babe all over that subscribe button.
Don't say virtual signal on a booth, babe.
Okay, well, paint your tits and slap them all over that subscribe button.
It's mildly better.
The FAWK Chronicles are a part of Indi Scots network, where every Thursday I will be streaming for Roleplay Thursdays, and 6 nights of the week there's a bevy of Scottish talent streaming, playing together on the Fridays and podcasting on the Sundays.
The viewers don't want to know about your sexual fantasies, alright?
Like, just you stay out of my fucking fantasies altogether, right?
Yeah, you just got to wait and RP on your own, right?
Until next time, this has been Cpt Privilege, Grandmaster Tech, and Dr. Darkside, signing off. Closing hailing frequencies, ending communications, and gonna go be a different kind of Slapmaster.